It's Miss Watt's World of Music. Hey everybody, and hey especially to my Daisy 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. I have a really exciting task for you today. I actually have 2 tasks. Task number 1 is to figure out what song I'm thinking of. You know how much I love to play that game. And task number 2, well, you'll find that out once you figure out the song I'm thinking of. So I've got 3-ish clues for you. I don't know, I'll show you the first one. So here's your first one, look closely. Now, the first thing you might notice is that this is some rhythm, right? This is rhythm that we know. We have toddies, ta, and a rest at the end. And the second thing you might notice, maybe it's hard to see, but I've taken the time to write it out in orange dry erase marker, and that is very important because it matches one aspect of the song that I'm thinking of. Now, if we read this rhythm together, it will also match exactly the rhythm of the song. So, let's read it together. Just follow my finger. Ready? Toddy, 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 ta. Toddy, toddy, ta, ta. Toddy, 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 ta. Toddy, toddy, ta. All right, not too shabby. Let's take it up a notch because the song is not actually that slow. It's a pretty fun song, and it's about ta-dee, 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 ta. About that speed, right? Not crazy fast, but a good walking pace. So read it again with me at that speed. Ready, set, and here we go. Ta-dee, 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 ta. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta, ta. Ta-dee, 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 ta. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Now, some of you probably have already figured this out, but in case you haven't, let's lock our voices in our brain, enter here, or audiate the words as you read and play the rhythms. All you got to do to play the rhythm is clap your hands, pat your leg, pat your head if you want to. Just don't hurt yourself, okay? I'm going to tap the board so that you can keep following my marker. Here we go. Okay, think you got it? Now, that was our first clue. Our second clue was that the marker is orange, which is a color featured in this song. Well, kind of. There's a food mentioned in the song that is in fact orange. And so here's your final clue. Math. Easy math. 4 times 10 is what? And there's a house. What song could this possibly be? If you're thinking Great Big House, then you are right. It is Great Big House in New Orleans, 40 stories high. Every room that I've been in filled with pumpkin pie. Now, here's my second task for you. Some of you may have heard of this really cool tool online called Chrome Music Lab. Chrome Music Lab is an awesome music tool. It actually has lots of different tools that you can use to make music in different ways. So I challenge you to go to Chrome Music Lab when you've got a spare moment and click around, go to the Song Maker and see if you can recreate Great Big House in New Orleans. Just the first verse, the part that goes all the way to the pumpkin pie, because the rest is pretty much the same after that. It might be a little tricky at first, but keep clicking around and I think you'll figure it out. I have a hint for you. It starts on the yellow color. It starts on the yellow color, and it only uses 5 of the colors. The Song Maker has lots of colors as options. It only uses 5. I'll show you what it looked like when I was done.
So this is what it should sound like. Now, if you want to get really creative with it, you can change the instrument right here. You can also change the tempo, which is the speed, by using the slider bar. And you can add some drum sounds to it. So I'm going to add that and see what it sounds like. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So, have fun with that. Good luck. Let me know how you do. And if you want to share your final product with me, just click the save button when you are done. And it should give you a link that you can copy and paste and either email it to me or post it in our Facebook page. And I'll go take a look at it. I can't wait to see your hard work. Now let's end with a story. All right, everyone, to end today, I have another story song for you. This is one of my personal favorites. It's called The Other Day I Met a Bear. Now, don't worry, that does sound kind of scary, but as you can probably judge from the fox's face, it has a happy ending. Before I sing and read this story for you, I have two things to let you know. First, some of you might recognize the melody of this song. That's the tune of it, because the same melody is used in the song The Princess Pat, which I've sung with some of you guys. It's an old camp song I learned when I was a Girl Scout. I believe that this is the first song that used that melody ever, and then The Princess Pat came along later. Someone just wrote new lyrics to go along with it, which is a fun way to be creative. And I had one other thing to say. Oh, I remembered. This is a repeat after me song. So I'm going to sing a part, and you'll repeat it after me. And it'll go back and forth for about 4 lines. And then once we're done repeating those 4 lines, we'll sing them together, right? So all you have to do is kind of follow me. And then the part that goes together does change the melody. So just take a listen to what that melody sounds like. When we sing all together, the melody sounds like this. Loo, 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 loo. It's very nice and graceful. It goes straight up and then it comes right back down. So sing along with me. The other day I met a bear. The other day I met a bear. Out in the woods, away out there. The other day I met a bear. Out in the woods, away out there. I looked at him, he looked at me. I sized him up, he sized up me. I looked at him, he looked at me. I sized him up, he sized up me. He said to me, "Why don't you run? I see you ain't got any gun." He said to me, "Why don't you run? I see you ain't got any gun." I said to him, "That's a good idea. So come on feet, let's up and fleet." I said to him, "That's a good idea. So come on feet, let's up and fleet." And so I ran away from there, but right behind me was that bear. And so I ran away from there, but right behind me was that bear. What do I see ahead of me? A great big tree. Oh, glory be. What do I see ahead of me? A great big tree, oh, glory be. The lowest branch was 10 feet up. I'd have to jump and trust my luck The lowest branch was 10 feet up. I'd have to jump and trust my luck. And so I jumped into the air. But I missed that branch away up there. And so I jumped into the air. But I missed that branch away up there. Now don't you fret, now don't you frown, 'cause I caught that branch on the way back down. Now don't you fret, now don't you frown, 'cause I caught that branch on the way back down. This is the end, there is no more, unless I see that bear once more. This is the end, there is no more, unless I see that bear once more. That's the end. I told you it was a happy ending. They played together, and then it was time to say goodbye. Do you ever do that with your friends? Play until it's time for dinner? You know, it's funny. Finn hopped up here almost as if on cue, because he has some neighborhood friends he likes to play with. One of my neighbors has a dog. Normally dogs and cats typically don't get along very well, but that dog is Finn's best friend. He gets so excited and meows so much when he sees that they're out for a walk. I'm going to ask you to go back down though. Oh. Anyways, so this illustrator used her skills in drawing to take a story that did have a happy ending but was kind of scary in the middle, to make it kind of fun and playful all throughout the whole time that fox and the bear were playing. Anyways, that's a really fun melody to sing because it's really simple, and each little piece that you have to repeat is very short. Think you can make up your own story using it? I'd love to hear it. For now though, I hope you guys all have a wonderful week. I'll see you next time.